How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Reverie. Just heading on up into the forest temple here, Mahuta. Ooh. Hello, slime boy. Hey, changes. Oh, you can only hit him when he's stunned. I wasn't prepared for that. Oh, we have multiple teleporters. And we're dealing with floors, multiple floors. Okay. Here we go. Here's where the game is starting to reach a raised level of complexity. That first dungeon is not a good measure of what is coming up in this game. That was very much like a introduction warm-up dungeon. So I'm expecting things to grow in complexity here. Probably going to climb that vine. I can't fall down these holes, like, even intentionally. So that's not going to play a role in moving across the different floors. I thought it might. Just getting a lay of the land here. I guess I should try and climb the vine immediately. Looks like the vine's missing 3 leaves. Those tiny little pixels indicating that there's one tiny spot for a leaf that's missing there. Well, now we know at least what we are going in search of, and I believe there's 3 different doorways on the different. Okay, this one stretches out a little bit differently there, but to the north and the east. Okay, and also the west. No, the north and the west, and also the east. There are doorways. So I'm guessing this is exactly where I'm going to find the different things that I need. I was fully prepared for that. This looks like an awfully bright light. Coming through here. Yeah, it leads to outside. Alright. Oh, weird. We've changed perspective into like crossing a bridge here, but like the character art didn't change or anything, so it kind of looks a little goofy because you still have like a shadow behind you as if it was like isometric, but I like what they did here. It's neat to switch it up that way. Wow. This makes the dungeon feel a lot larger and more interesting. You're like climbing between the branches of the trees and everything. I dig it. I like it. It's neat. Okay, so these things are always just made as like one-wayers. I'm guessing there's never going to be a way past it. It's entirely just there to aid in like dungeon layout constructing. But can I... Ooh. Okay, then. First time I got to see that guy from the front. It's a little strange. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stun him or anything. It does seem like he can only do the 4 directions for his attack, though, so he's a little easy to avoid. Let's keep on bashing him good. Come here. Nailed it. I'm liking the usage of the yo-yo, both for puzzles and dealing with enemies here. Oh, is that our first leaf? And then... Oh. Gotcha. This guy can probably be pushed all the way across to there. A puzzle-solving dynamo. Don't even try. Don't even try to trip me up with your weak little puzzles. The golden leaf. Looks like it would fit into a vine. Very observant. That's not usually the first thing I would think when I saw a leaf like that. Like, I bet you it's just plug and play. Just stick it right in there and it would be ready to go. I have zero keys. And I don't think there's anywhere else I could explore over there currently to potentially find more keys. So I think I gotta make do with just the 1 leaf for now. Okay, I can still shoot upwards. I wasn't sure about that. Yeah, I'll come back there when I encounter another key. That's the purpose of the switch. I was confused by that before. I was hitting the wrong button. Almost got caught trying to roll and not doing so. It's much easier to just skip enemies the majority of the time. I'll deal with it when I absolutely have to. All the floors and everything in here seem to be made out of wood. but not just like wood, not just grains of wood. It's made out of wood in the sense that someone like chopped down a tree and made planks of it. That's not very cool. Great tree, man. It seems like you're like cannibalizing the other trees of the forest to increase your own grandeur. Just because you're the oldest tree in the forest doesn't mean you get to have the nicest things. Sure, you probably have first dibs on lots of stuff. You get a lot of say in what happens around the forest, but pretty uncool to claim this stuff for yourself, I'd say. That's how I'm interpreting this situation. I would assume that I'm right based on all of the evidence that I clearly have. Well, same thing, I gotta push that over to here. I just don't want to get stuck being unable to do it properly. So I don't think I can go around this way, because once I put it to the bottom there, I can never push it up again. Yeah. It has to go through the middle bit here. I've done enough sliding puzzles in Pokemon and such to know how these things go. I know what the traps are. I know where you can get stuck and where the game will force you to take big long roundabouts to make the last little push. I know your game, Reverie. Oh my. Okay. Luckily he still succumbs to the same old. Makes things a lot easier for me. Oh crap. Now there's suddenly 3 buttons is too many. I can't attack. Oh crap. Roll and yo-yo. What does this game expect from me? What kind of gaming god do you need to be to handle that level of complexity? Ooh, gold coin. At least these are mini bosses. That might be the only places you actually find gold coins is from the mini bosses. I definitely found one from the hedgehog and now from the giant slime. And I'm totally uncertain if I've ever found one anywhere else. Nice. A leaf and a Nerf gun? That's a sick hookup. Looks like it'll fit into a vine. Of course it will. And Nerf this. Is that kind of like a Matrix weapon? Like a dodge this thing? That's... Oh, but then also Nerf is its own word for, like, you know, they can't actually call it a Nerf gun because that's like a brand. It would be, you know, a copyrighted thing. So they called it a dart gun and made the, like, achievement or whatever Nerf. That's a very ingenious workaround. I like that. A dart gun that shoots darts. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I feel you, man. That makes perfect sense. 20 is our max, though. Not a ton. Oh, right. That's why that wasn't equipping properly. Makes a lot of sense. Shoots darts in a straight line. Caution, don't aim at eyes or face. Oh yeah, because little chunks of rubber are gonna do so much damage. I better give it a few warm-up shots. Oh, I absolutely love that it like sticks into the wall like that. That makes me so happy. Oh, I gotcha. The Nerf gun is the best. I tried to nerf the weasel. I thought it worked, but I'm not entirely certain now. It kind of just got stuck immediately in the doorway there. Maybe that meant it worked. I don't know. It kind of stinks that I have to worry about ammo for it, because I do just want to be crazy reckless about it and just fire it off in any direction willy-nilly and have no regard for anything. But I guess I'll be cautious if that's what the game is requiring of me, to conserve ammo. I'll do what must be done. Now I guess I gotta keep an eye out for the other, or for possible other targets, like there were in that room, the room where I found the actual gun. Speaking of like the character and the animation and art here feeling Earthboundy, and speaking of, I mean within the first like 2 minutes of the game in part 1 forever ago, being a young kid and using things like a bat, and Nerf gun, and a yo-yo and stuff does feel very Earthboundy as well. I just want to check and see if it'll let me deposit the leaves early. I guess not. We'll go explore the the final one before we backtrack to the one where we definitely need to use that key, just in case anything else comes up here. It's probably going to be the other way around. I'm probably going to need to go to use the key over there to find like a gold key to take back this direction again. I might be setting myself up for some excessive amounts of zigzagging, but that's fine. And it turns out, oh no, I just have to Nerf gun it. Get out of the way, B. Hup. Nice. I like the way that lowered down. It's like a swing set or something being built into this tree character. He's got all kinds of fun little things going on in here, doesn't he? Oh, these ones are fixed. They don't actually rotate to stalk you the way the other ones did. Ooh. I like sections of dungeons like this where it's not all just about fighting enemies. It's a little bit more about zooming around and learning, and just kind of like dodging obstacles and traps and things like that. I'm cool with it. Sure, have a room with rolling logs. Have a room with the little water spouting guys that you gotta worry about. That is not a target. It looked like a little something up there. There's one there I gotta deal with though. Probably can't. Nah, I can't shoot through that. Using this to block this guy seems like it would be effective, but I definitely need to push it on through. I'm too fast. I'm gonna catch up with these slow moving water drops. You guys clearly don't play any Isaac. These weird little statues here didn't take any lessons on shooting teardrops from that particular game. He's the master of it, really. Oh crap. Kind of got stuck in a goofy little wrap around there. And what did that let down? Perfect. Oh, I haven't had to deal with one of you guys in a while. You pains in the ass. Bet you this is one too. Called it. I don't think there's any way to tell until you're near. If they're... I feel like I'm just getting lucky with my guesses for the most part. Okay. So I did do things more or less in the right order. I guess going to the east one was probably the last proper step. But I don't have to do as much back and forthing as I was worried about possibly having to do. Wait a second. The only reason to go the other way was to break those boxes, wasn't it? I feel like I took the long way. Now that I took the short way leaving, I don't think there was anything blocking me from taking that the first time around. Hopefully there was no one watching who was like, what is he doing? Why is he making this so much more complicated? I realize I'm wasting bullets, but I feel like I haven't got a chance to Nerf gun many of these things yet, and I thought it would be fun. Yeah, we do have to go back to there before inserting the leaves and then going to the next floor, though. I feel like I guess I was getting a little ahead of myself, thinking that this next area that I'm heading to was going to be like the end or anything like that. Nope, no time for any of this. If it's not going to keep me in the room, I'm not going to bother. Get out of here. A couple of boxes? That's all that's in here? No, I must have to like take things out and that'll grant me something else in some way. Like it'll drop me a key or something, because otherwise this would just be ridiculous. There we go. It's just the map. All right, that's not that exciting, but it'll be pretty useful, especially when we're dealing with multiple floors of a dungeon. I'm probably gonna appreciate having that quite quickly. Yeah, okay. And the third floor is pretty much just the boss. All right, that's pretty typical. I can manage. We'll be able to clear this dungeon easily within this episode, I think. I feel like that's a very reasonable target for us. Alright, I hope you're a good botanist here, Ty, and you know how to... Yep. Yep, he's great at it. He's an outstanding student of the plant sciences. He knew exactly what needed to be done. No deft surgical skills or anything of that nature. It was just pop them right in there. Just perfect. Jeez, sometimes I just struggle with those guys. I don't know if they break out of their stunning more quickly sometimes than others, or if I'm just an idiot. Okay, so there are like, I'm kind of realizing too, there are like these mythical statue creatures and things like that, and whatever guardian thing you would call this guy. But like, what am I supposed to do here? But like, all of the enemies are just animals. So someone should probably report me into like protective, Fish and Wildlife, or something like that. What? Because I can't push that through to here. I'm very lost as to what. Oh, this is going to be super frustrating, isn't it? I have to push something from the right-hand side all the way to the center there, and then go all the way around and lower it from the other side. I think I'm seeing what has to be done. It's going to be very frustrating. But yeah, I just kind of stopped and appreciated the fact that I'm not actually fighting monsters or dealing with anything like that. I'm just beating up weasels and rats and stuff. Someone's going to get upset about that and, like, report me, I think. Like, animal cruelty charges of some sort. It feels a little extreme, doesn't it? Well, then. This makes me feel more like I don't know how to deal with the section that I was like, oh yeah, of course, I just got to walk through to the other side there. It's not a problem. Easy peasy. I can see that solution a mile away. Now I'm not so confident. Oh wait, I have to push that all the way that far or I can't get through. And I would just have to take damage to walk through that way. Otherwise, can't shoot through that. All that's doing is lowering the target thing, so I need to get something to here. All right, map, help me out here. No, there's no other way. I have to. No, I have to do it from the side I'm currently on. Yo, of course. What am I thinking? What can I do here? I can shoot things, and I can swing at things directly in front of me. Now, if only I had an option that let me handle things that were somewhere in between that range, then I would just be all set. I'm a fool. I'm a fool's fool. That was the simplest thing I've ever had to do, and I just could not wrap my head around it whatsoever. Great going. It's interesting that the how this thing slides is like entire, like big long movements and stuff. Like I think the entire width of itself in one movement, maybe slightly less, but that it's not in perfect line with these, so that like if you accidentally push it up against it, well, you can't. It won't even let you push it further. But yeah, they made it slightly easier to not accidentally get yourself stuck in a way that would be like horrifically frustrating to deal with. So I'm appreciative of them making it just the teensiest bit easier on us, because it would be very easy to go the other direction and choose to be a little less forgiving with the puzzle solving, make things a little tricky, a little harder on us, a little bit of artificial difficulty increasing. Well, okay. Oh, I guess I do have to finish off this beat, because I was just going to bail. Seemed like there was no real reason to stick around. Oh, I missed out on the pizzas. Alright, well, I'm coming back. No luck. It's okay. I saw other boxes immediately right here. I'm sure at least one of them will have pizzas. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. I probably shouldn't waste these. I like that they do stick to him when he's running around, though. That's funny. I probably am going to end up needing them for the boss. Nah, well, unless the boss is going to dish them out in some way, that would be a little unfair, because you have limited ammo. So that would be no good if you're gonna lose just because you had like a few poorly aimed shots, which I would be very likely to have, I'm certain, considering the track record I'm putting forward so far of shots. I'm kind of shooting them all over the place. No real dexterity there. So that's the first one. So that's just I guess that's the pre-boss Actually, I don't know what that's all about. I don't know what good there is to have two if you're gonna save one for so late. It is on the second floor though. Okay, so they're splitting them up between the floors is what they got going on. I thought maybe I was directly in front of the boss already. We got a little bit of a lead up. Yeah, gotta head here first. Ooh, I don't have to like coax this guy onto one of these spots, do I? Because that's gonna be tricky, but I kind of feel like that's what it's going for. One more, and then, yeah. Nice. Oh, I'm a genius. But it does wig me out that he's gonna come for me. No, I got you, dude. You were stuck on there. Come on. It just keeps... Okay, what am I trying to do with you then? Nothing? It's just an extra hazard, maybe? Oh. I think that's all the second guy's there for, is to be a hazard and deal a bunch of damage like you did. Alright then. I'm out of here. If I don't need to deal with any of that, then I just won't. Because it's dangerous and I don't like it. Bam. Oh, I rolled right past it. That was very agile there, Ty. I don't want to fight those guys on the way out. I'm probably going to roll straight past them. I always take damage from them. Oh, I see. It wasn't that both of them were press generated a guy. I just got real lucky and led him to the like quote unquote correct one on my first attempt there. So that worked out well for me, I would say. Could really go for a slice of that sweet, savory, salty, gooey, delicious za at some point here. Feel like I'm really missing out. Getting some rumblies in the tummy as I am starving to death and also getting attacked and beaten up to death. That's the other version that's taking place. Ah, nuts. Okay, maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it wasn't that crazy to deal with. Okay, on second thought. No good, hey? Wait, if I leave you there... And now just spawn a new one? Okay. Yeah, I didn't have to retrieve that one. I just had to make a new guy. Now we got it. Oh, I'm ready for you, tree boss. Whatever you're gonna end up being, bring it on. I'm ready. Except for all the damage. I'm ready. I went into the last boss battle, the laundry machine, decently injured. But now I've just got all the pizzas in the world. I'll be fine. Am I still not? Oh, are we gonna fight like in the open like this on like a horizontal battle? Because that's gonna be crazy difficult. Nope, that's too many enemies. I'm way too bound to take way too much damage if I stop and attempt to fight all that. So I'm just gonna cruise on through. Hope there's like a slice of pizza waiting for me. Sick. I'm set. Lay it on me, Tunga. The giant Huru grub. I don't like that. How damaging? No, it's slowing. It is slowing for sure. I'm gonna have to yo-yo this guy for sure, aren't I? Oh, I'm gonna have to slap his gross butt probably. Oh, gross! It like his butt like blinked or clenched. He clenched his sphincter when I hit it on the way by. Ugh. Okay, that's. Apparently, the game wants me to make use of darts. Is what I'm gathering from the. That's what I was saying, that if it wants me to use darts, it's gonna have to like generate them for me in some way. Yeah, oh yeah, I got a nice like angled off shot on that one, which I was just kind of lucky. I didn't line that one up entirely. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna have more luck just going in for the melee. Oh, come on, I'm never gonna land these hits. This is so difficult. Oh, that's way better. I managed to get one kind of trailing range shot off on it too, so not all a loss. Oh, did I take this guy down already, or is he just going into his rage mode? Oh. Okay, well that was simultaneously a very difficult boss and also very easy. I feel like using the little pistol was not the way to go. Added quite a bit of extra difficulty there trying to go about it that way. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun to try and be a sharpshooter about it, but you can't wander into his tunnel. Not that one, at least. I might as well try all of them. I thought making one of these accessible post-fight would be like an interesting way to hide a feather. I don't think we found a feather in a dungeon at all. They do all seem to be in the overworld, so I guess I'll keep that in mind. What is going on here? A tree climber. Oh, that's not what this item is. That was the like achievement or whatever. Tahi's hook. Tahi's? This isn't what was going on in Moana, is it? This isn't that whole thing? Now I'm confused. Oh no, but this was like the brother. The brother from the opening thing that our mom was telling us about. That he used to like lift up the entire island, right? A green hook pulsating with a spiritual energy. Things are getting a little niftier now. Now it's not just a cricket bat and a Nerf gun. Now we got this a spiritual hook. Neato. Tahi. Sorry for startling you. I didn't see you there. So now we're seeing these like big spiritual beings and everything, and it makes a lot more sense when you're dealing with this massive tree dungeon and everything. Pretty absurd that our grandparents had one down in their basement in like a laundry machine. kind of makes you wonder what's going on there. I didn't want to attack you, but you gave me such a fright I didn't know what else to do. Haere needs to be kept under control or he will destroy this beautiful island. His energy has never been this powerful before. Here, take my hook and collect the hooks of my brothers, and you may be able to calm Haere. Oh, so I'm not going to use it as a weapon or anything, I don't think. You should begin your search for my brother, Rua. He inhabits the place where the water meets the earth. Ooh, am I going to have a way to, like, go in the water now, finally? Or the lagoon? Is he at the lagoon? Rua loves a good fight, but he may be able to help you once calmed. I hope my brothers are easier on you than I was. Sorry for causing such a fuss. I am at peace now that I have done my part in aiding you. Thank you, child. First, I just need to fight you a little bit first. Just need to show you a little 1-4. How about that? What do you think of these apples? Yeah, show you. Coming at me with your weak apology. Oh, there, and then we got the hook on the wall. That's kind of neat. Hopefully our grandparents don't like get rid of it or anything. Oh, that's funny that you can walk right back in your bed like that. Oh, and we have the old book that we got, like Grandpa's book. I didn't realize that got added there before. That's neat. I do want to look at what it has to say about these different birds before I wrap things up here. Kaka, an endangered forest-dwelling parrot that makes their nests in hollow trees. Actually, I want to read all their names first. Kaka, Kakapo, Wika, Wio, Pukiko, Kokako, and Kiwi. That one stands out a lot, I would say. I have no concept of what the 2 out of 4 houses, 2 out of 5 grasses. Oh, like, have I been to 2 waterfront type areas, 2 town type areas, I guess? Maybe the starting town and, like, the membership club. 2 grassland. Those are like the different areas I've probably explored, I guess. Okay, now let's read about the birds. I read that one. An extremely rare flightless parrot that dwells on the ground. A flightless parrot. That is really cool. A Wio, a rare dark blue duck that is depicted on the New Zealand $10 banknote. Neat. I think we have a duck on one of our monies too. No, it's a loon. It's a loon. I'm crazy. Or is it a Canadian goose? No, it's a loon. Wika, New Zealand's native equivalent of a chicken. Ground-dwelling, sturdy, and bold. You guys got a lot of ground birds, don't you? I've read him before. And Kokako, a gray bird with striking blue wattles. Breeding pairs sing together in a duet at dawn. As much as I know about birds, I don't know what a wattle is. And a long-beaked, flightless, and nocturnal bird. They are the national symbol of New Zealand. I did not know they were nocturnal, so that's what the whole thing was about. Why aren't they sleeping? Is it going to say that? Discover the Kiwi Grove. Yeah, why aren't they sleeping? Discover the Grove. Neat. I feel like we're making some pretty substantial progress here. This one's pretty goofy because that was going to happen no matter what, basically. It would be funny to go the whole game without doing that at all. But yeah, I think I better save up here. It's been auto-saving all the time. I'm crazy. What am I thinking? But yeah, that seems like a good place to wrap things up. You guys will have to let me know what you think of the game. I'm enjoying it so far. I think we have a handful more dungeons to go, so definitely more to see and do. Quite a bit, a solid half plus of the map that we haven't even been to, and a few places we probably are going to have to head back to now that once we start getting different items and stuff. So lots to do yet, I would say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again soon.